since it is Veterans Day and I'm on a road trip, I thought I'd go ahead and try to see what free foods I can get today. As you can see, traffic hasn't been too bad here once we left South Florida, specifically once we got past West Palm Beach. So traffic's pretty clear, not too busy. My first stop is going to be breakfast. I'm hoping that it's going to be open and available. I'm hoping to stop at the Denny's just off I-95 in Port St. Lucie. We're going to try to do breakfast over there. All right, we have arrived in Port St. Lucie. Took exit 121 off I-95. I'm getting ready to head over and see if I can't find the Denny's here. It's supposedly up over there off Peacock Boulevard up ahead. All right, we have arrived at the Denny's here in Port St. Lucie, and it is packed for breakfast. I'm wondering if these are all veterans here for the free meal. Who can avoid, or who would skip free food? I am going to attempt to see if they do have the free veterans meal, and we'll take a look here in a minute. So here then is the Denny's in Port St. Lucie, and we're getting ready to get inside and see if they're going to honor the free veterans meal. Okay, so I finally got seated. The place was like really packed. I mean, standing room only packed. And you had to come in and put your name on a waiting list. And it's been about 30-40 minutes. And they finally got me seated. This is my first time at Denny's, so I wasn't sure what to expect as far as their veterans special. I did go ahead and order water. And for the meal, you get the original Grand Slam. So we'll see what that looks like. My breakfast has arrived. This is the original Grand Slam breakfast. And it has 2 sausages, bacon, 2 eggs. I had it over medium. Also 2 pancakes. And they had the syrup over here on the side here with the condiments. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and try it and see how it goes. I'm surprised there's no toast, but I guess you get your carbs from the pancakes. Let's have some eggs. You know, it's going to be kind of wet, so let's go ahead and break it. All right. Have some of our eggs here. So good. And free. And bacon. Nice and crispy. Let's try some of the sausage. I'm not sure, but I think it's pork. Mix it with some of the egg. So good. We're gonna how do you work this? Maybe you have to take it apart. I don't know. I can't get it to pour out. All right, I had to get assistance here because the thing wouldn't pour out. She said it's just slow. So patience is key. The waitress came by and showing her my struggles with it says so sugary. All right. I normally don't even eat breakfast. Well, actually, I do on the ships. On a cruise ship, I've been eating breakfast, but I normally don't eat breakfast regularly. And just decided to try this because it is Veterans Day, and Denny's as well as several other restaurants offer veterans free food. So I ordered tap water, which was nothing. The Bet's Original Grand Slam, which was nothing. And it consisted of 2 pancakes, eggs over medium. I don't know what 50-50 is. I guess that's the bacon and the sausage. The total cost is like $0. I'm gonna now they give you the bill, and then you have to go to the cashier to check out, even though the bill's like $0. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that when I finish. But I'll leave the tip here. She said you can bring the tip up there or just leave it at the table, which I'll leave at the table. All right, so I finished up my meal. Waitress was very nice, very kind. And I'll leave her a little tip here. And go pay for the meal, which should be $0. Would I support Denny's? Yes, they support our vets. Breakfast was really good, especially since it was free today. All right, so I just left the Denny's here out in Port St. Lucie, and had my first ever Denny's free meals for veterans on Veterans Day. And you know what? It was really good, considering it was free. And even if it wasn't free, it was still a pretty good meal. I think it's awesome that companies do this for veterans, to honor veterans on Veterans Day. What was interesting to me was they didn't even ask for ID or anything. So I guess they don't want to insult people, and are counting on the honor system. And I thought that was really nice to not be interrogated, which, you know, would kind of ruin the whole thing of trying to honor veterans. But breakfast was fantastic, and Denny's is a company I would support because they honored the veterans and treated us nicely, even though the meal was free. We are back on the road, heading towards our second destination for the free food today on Veterans Day 2025. And I'm really not that hungry because the Denny's meal was really pretty filling. But since it's Veterans Day and I'm trying to do a video showing free food, free treats for veterans, I'm going to go ahead and plan on stopping over at Golden Corral coming up here. We're going to check out Golden Corral and see if they're going to honor the Veterans Day free meal. We've arrived at our second free food destination, Golden Corral Buffet and Grill. So we're going to attempt to see if we can get a free meal in here, see if they're honoring the veterans here at Golden Corral, and checking out their food and trying to get our free meal. Well, it turns out that the Golden Corral veterans meal is only for dinner, not lunch. So it starts at 4 p.m. and I'm not going to be in the area, so we're going to skip Golden Corral and check our next stop, which is going to be at, I think I'm going to attempt Little Caesars and see if they honor it. So here we are at Plan B, Little Caesars, to see if we can get the free veterans free meal thingy on Veterans Day. I'm a little loaded right now. I got the free pepperoni pizza box, as well as a soda from Little Caesars, who's also honoring our veterans today on Veterans Day. They too didn't ask for ID, which is kind of interesting. Seems nobody's asking for ID anymore, which is good actually, based on a trust system here. But I can see how people could take advantage of this. I'm going to open the car and take a look and see what we actually got. All right, I hope you'll pardon the mess here. I went to pick up some groceries from Aldi's before I head on to Little Caesars here. But I picked up Mountain Dew and 4 slices of pepperoni pizza, and they are thick and huge. And that's pretty good. Let me have a taste for you guys and see what it tastes like. Okay, we'll grab a piece here. Ah, wow. Look at all that cheese on there. Look at that pizza. Let's have a bite. Oh my goodness. So cheesy. So delicious. And so free. Thank you, Little Caesars.